I don't normally do styles of video like this where I'm just sitting here on the ground chatting with you, but I felt really inspired because it's 10 years since I decided I was gonna find my husband and find my love. And something about that, like 10 years just feels like, wow. 10 years ago, this very time, I was like, it's time for me. I'm gonna find my love. I committed to doing every single thing I could to align. When I committed to finding love, the reason I did it and actually found love the next year, 10 years ago, the same exact time, sitting where you are right now, deciding, was because not only did I commit, I was consistent, I was diligent. I didn't stop until I got that result, and I also got support to make it happen. I work with somebody who could help me with my inner child blocks because I knew I wasn't gonna clear them on my own. And I don't want another year to go by for you and you are wishing for love, maybe even working for love, but it doesn't happen. And I know because I've been doing this for a really long time. The women who manifest the higher level love, my clients, they're doing things in a certain way. That is why they're getting the result. It's not luck. It's not random. And I want to give you an analogy because it's going to help drive this home. I recently decided that I want to do some new things in the TikTok shop. You can promote products. And I was like, oh my God, this is cool. People ask me for stuff all the time. Let me start this TikTok thing. And I honestly thought it was going to be super easy because I've been creating content for so long. Like people study my marketing because it's so good. And I'm used to putting out stuff and my audience is like clamoring. I'll close the cart and then I'll get like tons of emails like, can you please let me in? I'm sure you know, like you probably emailed me about it. Or if you haven't worked with me yet, you're wanting to work with me, right? But I had seen a video and somebody said, don't quit until you post 100 videos. Like it's challenging, it's hard. And I'm doing this on top of my already busy schedule. So anyway, I start posting videos and surprise, surprise, they're not selling anything. Even though I should know what to do already. I've been selling products and programs for 13 years and I'm really good at it. I should know what to do already, right? But it's a whole different ball game. I literally got to the point where I posted 62 videos. None of them were doing anything. And if I didn't have a strong mindset, I would have quit, right? Because it can be demoralizing to put so much time and energy into something and literally see zero over and over again. But do you feel like you've been putting so much time and energy into your love life and you're seeing zero? Or maybe it's improving, but you still don't have the love of your life yet, right? It can be demoralizing. Luckily, I have a strong mindset, so I was like, I'm not gonna quit. But what I realized was, if I'm not having success in this area, even though I should know what to do, and even though I'm a really good marketer, I need private attention. I need someone's eyes. I need somebody to see what I cannot see. So I hired somebody for private support. And the second we got on the call, and they started looking through my account, looking at my videos, they told me instantly what wasn't working. And I was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. I hadn't seen it that way. Couple of days after that call, implementing what this expert who saw what I couldn't had said, made a sale. It started to work. And then I joined a community. Why? Because when I'm working towards a goal, especially if it's a new goal, but if it's any goal of mine, I like to be in a community of people who are winning at it. So I can see what they're doing, so I can learn quickly, so I can absorb that frequency. Because I know if I have a goal and I put myself in community with people who are already there, or people who are going towards the same thing, I'm gonna get there quicker. And in this course and community, they have case studies. So there's like 16 or 18 case studies of people who have literally sold like millions of dollars. And I watched every single one of these case studies. And as they're explaining what they're doing, what they're saying, how they're going about it, I started to realize, wow, there is a way to be successful here and I wasn't doing it. And I didn't know that I wasn't doing it until I saw what the people at the top are doing, what the people at the top are thinking, what their strategy is. There was a gap. What I was doing wasn't at the level of the most successful people. And I started applying that stuff. And guess what? I had a video go viral. So why I'm telling you this is because there's such a tendency, especially if you've been working on your love life, to be like, I know what I'm doing, or I'm going to do it alone. But the kind of love that I have, the kind of love that my clients have, elite level love. Your partner has everything you want and need. You never get sick of them. You always love spending time with them. They are motivated. They are driven. They are providers. They take such great care of you and the family. They are loving. They do their own work. They take responsibility. They can handle emotions. They communicate. They're great in bed. All of it. That is the level. And I help my private clients reach elite level love. And to get from where you are to there, it does take certain strategy, ways of thinking, ways of being. And that's what I do for my private clients who find that elite top 1% level love. I show them how to be different than 99% of women. So they get that 1% man who's incredible on all levels. It's not the same style of communicating as other women communicate. It's not the same way of operating as other women do. Women who manifest elite level love do things differently. We focus on healing and growth rather than triggers and staying stuck. We focus on getting ourselves as open as possible to love rather than letting the fear run the show. And I do for my clients what that person who I hired did for me. I can see where you were holding yourself back. I can see the deeper patterns that are blocking you from higher love. I can see what's going on with that inner little girl where you think this is just the way love is. This is how it is for me. And I'm like, no, that's a pattern. We can clear it. And the reason when I have a goal, I literally will get private attention. I will do courses and I won't just say, well, I invested once, so let me stop. I won't stop until I get there. It's because I feel worth it. Because I know I deserve that result, because I don't like seeing other people get this great result and me wanting it and not having it. I won't stand for that. If I want a great result, I will not sit there going, I'm trying, but it's not working. Why don't I have it? What do they have that I don't? I will get what they have that I don't, so I can be as successful as they are. I will never forget, right before I really decided that I was going to find love, I was in this group personal development course, and this woman read a love letter from her husband, and it was such a beautiful, loving love letter, and you could tell this was like a really incredible man. And I started crying, and I'm not a crier. And I realized I wanted that quality of result too. I wanted the really great guy. I wanted the really great relationship. I wanted the guy who did the work. And when I realized that other women had it and I didn't, instead of going, what's wrong with me? I should know what to do. Why don't I have it? I said, let me go get it because I deserve it. I hired somebody to help me heal my inner little girl, even though I could help other people do it. I decided, and I was consistent, because I didn't want to see other people having that high level result, high level love. Me sitting there crying because I wanted it so bad and not get it. When I really want something, when my heart says yes, when I see other people having it and I think I want that too, I don't sit there just hoping it's going to happen. I surrender. I get support. I find the right tools, the right strategies, the right way of thinking, and then I get that result too. And you know me, you know there's also manifesting and all this stuff that I do. I don't go, they're in this club, I'm here, I can't have it. I put myself in their club. I literally make sure I will be the one who receives it too. By learning what they do, by being in their energy, by understanding that if they have an elite result, as smart as I am, as awesome as I am, they know things I don't. They do things I don't do. They operate differently. And when I learn from them consistently, I become the person who has that elite result too. So if you're sitting here at the end of 2024 going, I really want 2025 to be my year, don't wish, don't hope. Put yourself in the position to absolutely be part of the elite love club. Be one of the women who has that result. Be one of the women that next year when I'm talking about my clients who have this incredible man, I am talking about you. It's not luck. It's consistency. It's the right tools, the right work, the right healing. So if you've been following me for a little bit or a long time and what you are doing on your own is not leading you to the result that you want, if you have fears that you haven't cleared, if you have blocks that are still there, if you don't feel fully worthy, if your inner little girl gets triggered, and to be honest, you don't got a hold of her yet, join Elite Love Club before the spots get filled. I'm not doing one-off coaching calls anymore or little specials. I did that for a while and it was fun. But now is the time for the women who are going to be consistent, who are going to be committed, are absolutely going to be my success stories that I'm shouting out next year. If you want that, join Elite Love Club now. I literally can't wait to welcome you to Elite Love Club and help you be one of the women who is here with that elite love.